When you set out to get well informed about European winter celebrations, your mind probably jumps straight to those massive, glittering German or French Christmas markets.
It usually does.
But for our deep dive today, we're going to Amsterdam. And what we learned was pretty counterintuitive right from the start.
What's so fascinating here is that Amsterdam seems to deliberately avoid that kind of grand spectacle. The sources make it really clear.
How so?
The markets themselves, the ones scattered near places like Dam Square, Museum Planet, Lions of Light, they're noted for being smaller and more subdued.
Smaller and more subdued.
Exactly. And our mission today is to understand why that modest scale is actually the key to unlocking the authentic Dutch winter experience for you.
That's a powerful distinction. So why? Why the deliberate choice to stay small? If the emphasis is on modest local charm, who is actually running these stalls?
Well, it really boils down to commerce versus culture. The sources highlight that these markets are defined by local artisans. Small operations selling unique, authentic Dutch items, not the large commercial vendors you see elsewhere mass-producing things. It's all about low-key enjoyment, browsing.
Yeah.
It's not high-volume trade.
I see. But, if you're like me, you still want that big light show. If the market decorations are subtle, where does Amsterdam deliver that visual punch we associate with winter in Europe?
That's the brilliant part. The low-key nature of the markets allows the city's real visual spectacle to take center stage.
And that is?
While the markets might just have simple garlands and trees, the real show is the citywide Amsterdam Light Festival. It runs from late November to mid-January.
Oh, wow.
It completely transforms the historic core. We're talking huge, incredible light installations across the canals and bridges. The city is the decoration.
So the spectacle is literally floating on the water, but when you duck back into a market stall, the focus shifts to, the necessities of a Dutch winter food.
Yes, pure sustenance.
What are the must-try traditional treats our sources were insisting on?
The selection is laser-focused. Unlike the huge menus you find elsewhere, this is strictly casual street food. You have to try the poffertjes.
And what are those?
They're small, fluffy, sort of buttery pancakes, and you absolutely must get oliebollen. They're deep-fried dough balls, almost like a donut, dusted with powdered sugar.
And given that chilly, damp December air, I'm guessing hot drinks aren't really optional.
They are mandatory. You need that warmth from the inside out. So you'll see the standard mulled wine, glue wine, and lots of rich hot chocolate.
Right.
The sources also mentioned speculoos cookies, those spiced short crust biscuits. The goal here is comfort, quick fuel, not some wide gastronomic tour.
And here's where the cultural timeline seems to connect everything. The markets are only a small piece of the pie because the main gift-giving event is, it's already over.
Exactly. You're talking about Sinterklaasavond.
On December 5th.
Right. And that timing fundamentally changes the whole role of the Christmas market. Since kids get their main gifts from Sinterklaas, Christmas itself in Amsterdam is significantly quiet.
So what does Christmas look like then?
It's very centered on family, home gatherings, cozy dinners, church services. Any gift giving is usually pretty understated and practical.
Which explains why the shopping at the markets is so focused. It's limited artisanal handicrafts, ceramics, local candles, jewelry, not a major international shopping stop.
Precisely.
And what about entertainment? Is that also understated?
Very. The sources note that things like small ice skating rinks or local musicians are pretty sparse. It's just not meant to be a show.
Yeah. So it seems what we've learned is that Amsterdam's whole winter experience is really about social interaction and understatement. A quiet, low-key contrast to those other flamboyant European holiday stereotypes.
And if you connect this to the bigger picture, it's all about gezelligheid.
That untranslatable Dutch word.
Right, that feeling of conviviality, warmth, and comfort. And for you, the listener, here's the real takeaway. The small size and limited scope of these markets means they're best seen as a setting to achieve that feeling.
So they're a means to an end.
They are. They're meant to be pleasant, manageable pit stops for an oliebol and a glue wine while you explore the city's historic canals and its world-class museums.
That makes perfect sense. The ultimate goal isn't the purchase, it's the feeling.
And that leaves us with a final thought for you to explore. If the Dutch prioritize this feeling of gezelligheid over grandeur during their winter celebrations, what does that preference for authenticity over aspiration tell us about the broader culture of the Netherlands itself?
down in Amsterdam. Fucking Insekten, ein Ei gefressen.